They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense.
Kings Club Casino welcome you back to a roulette game that we're going to put out right now to show you progressive bettings with a corner bet. 4 numbers going to come up like a box. They're 8-1 is the payoff, but we're going to put in a betting sequential. We're going to use one corner bet, one set of 4-number box, and we're going to ride with it. And we're going to use a betting sequence. We've got a $500 buy-in. We're going for $575. I got Angel right here beside me to help me. If we're going to make any deviations, he'll help me with that. Looking at the numbers on the left side, we know those are the 9 most recent spun numbers, but for intents and purposes of this demonstration, we're going to pretend those are cold numbers, and we're going to pretend the 35 at the bottom is the cold one. And so we're going to play a dollar bet in a corner that has a 35 in it. We could have chosen 33, 32, 35, 36. I just chose this one. It doesn't matter. And we've got a betting sequence that we're going to use. And following this up to the kings and queens, we're going to show how you expand this bet into additional corner bets, additional boxes, so to speak, and changing the betting amounts on each one until you just sweep this roulette table all the time. So we're going to be putting that out to the kings and queens following this one up, and show how you can just like run right through the roulette table. So here we go. Let's start now with $500. We're going for $575. This is an 8-1 bet. We have a sequence we're going to go. Welcome as we come back to the wonderful game of roulette. This will be an easy thing to do because you can just rebet it and rebet it and rebet it. After the loss, that's all we're going to do is we're going to rebet the $1. This is the second level. Angel's provided me with a nice sequence of bets here. Getting close, no cigar. This is the third bet, the third $1 bet. $28's not cold. We're going to go with a fourth $1 bet here on our corner bet. We're going to go to $2 now. And we're going to roll with the $2 bet until we win or 4 times. That's 1 time on the $2 bet. Spin number 2, $2 bet, 4 numbers. And our third stab at it at the $2 level. And well, for some reason it didn't let me do it, so I'll have to manually do this $2 bet this time. 28's been a good number. Okay, so we're going to go to a $3 bet. Odds were this would have hit by now, but we don't mind. We've got our bet sequence down, so these numbers are cold right now. That's okay. We're not changing. These are our 4 numbers. We're committed. Second sequence. This is the third sequence at $3.
And really what we're trying to do here is we're trying to show the betting sequence on this video, not we're not getting caught up in anything else other than we were playing a cold number and following this betting sequence.
And this is one time Angel only has a $3 bet 3 times. Now we're starting to slim it down because we're moving up. We have losses that we have to deal with. So this is the second $3 bet. There are only 3.
I mean, I thought you just put 4, so this is the first of the $4 bet.
I'm on 3.
I thought that was a $4 bet. It says bet $4.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then there I am. Okay, so this is the second $4 bet. So then we'll go to 5. So we go to a nickel now. We bet $5 for 2 spins. Got to recover those losses when we hit. And there is the hit. There's the $40 win. And we are $13 ahead. So now I'm going to ask the angel, do we recover and go to the 14?
Yeah,
or
you
14?
go to the 14.
We go to the 14.
14's we're gonna, like I said, we're assuming that we know that this is not the case in this game, but we're saying that the 14 is a cold number, and we're now placing the corner on the cold number.
For intensity this demonstration.
Yeah, just on this for this demonstration.
Okay, so I've got a lot of options here on 14, and I really don't have any deference one way or the other.
Yeah. I mean, what I would do
Tell me what you would do.
is I would, if I was looking at the cold numbers, I would make sure that the numbers that were associated with this, are they cold or hot?
Yeah.
I
Are they cold or hot?
And so on this particular one, I would look and say, 14, is there any numbers that have hit that are around 14? No, so you can pick whatever you
So
want.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so we're back at the dollar level. We're $13 ahead. It showed patience. It showed the betting sequence worked. And we're going to repeat that bet for $1. Second level, $1 bet, 8-1 payoff. Now the third bet, being patient. We only have four numbers of the 38. And the final $1 bet. Roulette. Patient, small bets. Go into a $2 bet. On the corner we selected based on the cold numbers. Hypothetical cold numbers in this case. Second level $2 bet. The $2 bet has 4 levels. This is the third. Just showing the power of the betting sequence. And the final $2 bet. We'll go to 3, and we have 3 levels of $3 bets. So adding, whoops, that's not very good, King. You don't, there we go. $3 bets, first level. We have 3 of them. Nice and simple, no stress roulette here. Final $3 bet. And now we go to 4. We only have two sequences for 4. This is an angel design sequence. Math wizard that he is. And repeating the $4 bet. 10, 11, 13, 14 corner. That's your box bet here for 8-1. With that 14 there, say we could have had that 17. Didn't have it. 4, we're going to a $5 bet now. We have two rounds of the nickel sequence. Now we're going to $6. Same thing, we have 2 rounds here at 6. Now we go to 7 for one time. This is the beginning of this series. When we go to Kings and Queens on the follow-up, we're going to show the advanced strategy that adds corners and changes levels of bets. It's really a powerful way to play. This is one sequence at 7. And 8. and 9. And 10. Now we go up 2 units. This is a $12 bet coming up here. Now we're going to 14. And 16. And 20. And 22. And 25.
And it goes to 28.
So we go to 28.
$32.
And 32.
$36.
$36 on this corner bet.
No, it's 39.
Angel's got the numbers down. $39 bet. That 12 keeps hitting. That 12 is all over.
42.
King, why didn't you choose that one? $42 bet. Yep, all around it, no cigar.
48.
Got to make up for those losses.
$55.
Look out. Okay, so the lesson to this is this. I can't even add all these numbers up right now. But this was a whole slew on a bet that should hit every 9, 10, or 11 spins. This proves to you roulette is its own animal.
It is its own animal.
Okay,
but
so
that's why we're adding more boxes to it. But what we really wanted to do is show the different betting progression and show, I mean, we made, I don't even know how many bets we made because I lost count of how far we went down the hole.
50.
I mean,
At least.
it was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot, but it happens. So, do we continue playing, or are we there? Or?
No. I mean.
You're saying we proved enough.
No, we can
Oh, okay.
we can go back. I was just saying, but the reason, I mean, we got to make our $75. We
Yeah,
just made 34.
Yeah, we've just made 30, we're $34.
Yeah, so now,
So we're going-
for
we-
intensive purposes,
Yeah.
3 is a cold number, and that's probably one of the,
Well, you know, the beauty of the 3 is I got no choice in the corner bet that I make.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the beauty of the 3. So here we go. For demonstration purposes, we're calling the 3 a cold number, even though it hit 3 spins ago, or 9 spins ago. So that's the first round bet with the 3. We have 4 rounds of $1 bets to begin with. Naturally, that 10's going to hit now. Yeah, see, that was our number before. Going to light it up now. Third round of $1 bet. And the fourth bet at $1. And there's an $8 win. They're still kind of tidy catching those wins like that. We're at $39.
I mean, it's no, I mean, it was but it's $4 because where were we on we were on
We're
our
the
last,
last $1 bet.
yeah, so it was only a $4 win.
Yeah, it's only a $4 win, but wins are wins.
Yep, and so
Okay,
now
so-
19.
19 is the number. So we've got 19, 20, 22, 23 for $1. No pressure, nice and easy. Here we go. Just watching that wheel go round and round. Second round of the dollar bets. This is entry-level ideas of these corner bets. The kings and queens are getting the advanced portion to follow up this so that we can show how you can have differing amounts on every corner bet, and you can have a variety of corner bets working at the same time. It's kind of like craps having your numbers working. All your numbers are working on every spin at different levels of bets, and that's where the advantage comes into you. So we did the same thing. We won the $8 on the fourth bet. And so now we've got an 11 that we're looking at there. So let's go over here with the first bet of the dollar. At least it's not taking 50 spins to hit now.
Yeah.
Of course, this one might. You never know. Second level of the dollar bets. And the third. And the fourth. $2 bet. Repeating the 2. There's a winner at $2. So there's where we are right now, ain't you? We're at $50. We got to go another $25.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going off of the 19 at the bottom.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Yeah, it doesn't look too cold.
It doesn't look very cold at all. For demonstration purposes, it's very cold. Doesn't look very cold. We're at $1 bet. Oops, I don't think I got the bet down. I think I pushed clear.
That's a shame.
It's a shame because that's the winner right there. Okay, so we're going to go to 23, reboot this thing, and call that, there's the king, and that's how that works. Okay, so we got $1 bet on the 23, that corner. I'll try to make sure we get the bets down, particularly when they're going to win. A little too quick on the trigger. And now we go to $2. And there's the winner at the $2 level. So we recovered some of our losses from the King's snafu. Okay, so we've got a 9 down there. And so it's just a matter of choosing where we go with that. So I'm going to go right there just because it doesn't really matter. I don't know what's cold or hot anyway. This is a dollar bet. First level of 4 $1 bets. '29's warming up. That's why I say back-to-back numbers, they hit more often than you think. And the fourth level of the $1 bets. And now we go to 2. For a series of 4 bets at $2. The third one here is a winner, $16. Takes us up to $67. We're $8 away from our goal, Angel. We see 16 down there, and so we actually can go in a variety of ways. So what do you think?
I don't know.
What's tasty?
I think the 17. Let's get that 17 and 20 in there.
Okay, well, there it is. Let's do it. First level, $1 bets. Get the 17 and the 20 in there. And repeating the dollar bet. We only have 4 numbers, but the betting sequence is carrying it. One time we did go 50 spins, but that happens. It should hit one of these 4 numbers every 9, 10, 11, 12 spins. Sometimes it's hit it in 4. One time it took 50.
That's what we think. I lost count.
I made a rough estimate staring at the sheet. The final $1 bet, the 4th in the sequence. And there's a winner of $8. That only picked up a couple of bucks, but it did pick up a couple. We're $4 away right now. And we're looking back at the 2, and I'm just going to go there. What do you think, Angel?
Well, it looks good.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it looks great.
We got an entry-level bet of $1 here on the first box on the table. The corner bet 1, 2, 4, 5, second level $1 bet. That was trying to get in that too. That's what the roulette master would say. It was trying to get in that too. It wasn't trying anything. Final bet of the $1. We'll go to $2 now. $2 for 4 sequence also, 4 rounds. This is the first one.
We're racing at Churchill Downs, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. First day, opening day at Churchill Downs today. 1 week away, the Kentucky Derby, first Saturday in May. Every year. 20 horses will hit the gate.
That looked like a good race to bet on.
It's a great race to bet on.
4 minutes to place.
Yeah.
Why don't you put a bet on real quick? We're gonna take a minute to take a break while. Where did you
Oh,
put
it's in there.
Because you got 3 minutes to place.
You're gonna talk for a minute?
Yeah, I'll talk. He's been being kind of successful at his horse betting lately, and I know that he likes these horses right here. And I know he has some things that he's going to be doing. So I'm going to have him get on FanDuel real quick and place a bet at Churchill's Downs. I believe it's the third race. And you guys are going to get to have a little bit of fun listening to us watch this horse race, I mean. If he can get it in. You should be able to get it in.
Well, considering I haven't chosen a horse yet.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta log into
And we're gonna sit here and for a second, and you guys are gonna get to listen to this live as we're.
We'll tell you exactly what we bet.
It's Churchill Downs, race 3, I believe. Minutes to post is 2 minutes, so he's rushing.
I'm hurrying.
And I don't know if they're in a delay. He might be screwed. I might have sent him a little bit too fast sent KH to the gate too fast.
I had to get logged in too.
Anyway, so we had the television on silent, and
Okay. It says that we're in. We have bet $15 across the board, win, place, and show, $15 each, on Evie's Encore. It's the 5 horse, who has a good jockey of Jose Ortiz is his name.
I'm sure they can't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
You can talk.
I'll come back over.
We're gonna take a. Well, we can do this while we're.
We're gonna just do the voiceover while I'm looking at the race.
Yeah.
We have made a $45 bet on the 5 horse with very little research, and that's who we have, and we're gonna see what happens after this.
So we just need him to show, right?
We have it. Show would get us some money. I bet him win, place, and show. So we'd like him to win, so we get the whole thing.
Okay.
But show will get us some money back. It looks like there's less than 1 minute to the start of the race. They're moving toward the starting gate, and
I do this to him sometimes.
this is a 6 furlong race in horse racing vernacular. 6 furlongs. A furlong is 1/8 of a mile. In horse racing vernacular, they'll call 1/8 of a mile a panel. And so they'll say going 6 panels or going 6 furlongs. In any event, it's 6/8 of a mile, which you mathematicians would easily say is 3/4. So they're going 3/4 of a mile. Thoroughbreds running in 35, 36, 37 mile per hour speed will cover this distance in about 1 minute and 11 seconds. That comes from back in my old days as a kid when I rode racehorses.
And they're getting ready to. You can turn up the volume a little bit now if you want.
All right.
There's Pioneer Parade to the outside. Right for the Phillies advance. And there we go. Pioneer Parade is showing good pace. Also there is Classic Performance.
You might be able to hear
Center
this.
Stage, one from the outside.
The King is running
Blaze
last.
comes away running in 4th. Travai is right there from the inside. Thestral's up close to the action, only 3 lengths from the pace. She races inside of Center Stage.
He's in
The
last.
tail of the field.
He did not break well, and so now we're up against it.
Classic Performer, Pioneer Parade is from.
He's got a long way to go.
Little Blaze has the 3rd spot. Center Stage covers.
Not the
Thestral,
King's
racing
best
in a
bet.
Far turn run. Center Stage is on the move, getting within 2.5.
I'm all excited
21
now
2/5.
because he's next
That
to
opening
last.
quarter, Thestral has about 4 lengths to find. Evie's Encore is hitting her best stride. Good 5.5 or 6 lengths from the pace. Travai relegated to the rear. With the lead, Classic Performer. Here comes
He's still
Center
next to last.
Stage and a big number to the outside. And Center Stage is closing after Classic Performer. Center Stage to the outside of Classic
He is not
Performer.
going to get there.
Here comes Center Stage getting the lead at the 8th pole. And she's a big price. Center Stage has got the lead and she is
Not going to get there.
Center Stage, 21 to 1.
No, he's farther behind than you think.
Performer second. Thestral third. The
Yep.
Nevy's Encore.
There he is, fourth. The picture when a horse is on the inside makes him look closer than he is. He was still about a half length out of there. So, okay, so we had some fun with a break with the horse races. That so often how they come out of the starting gate determines so much. And on that event, my horse did not come out. So now we're going to let's get back to work. So we're going
to rebet, and where were we? We were at 2.
We're at 2, and we're at the third level of 2, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think we're at the third level of 2, and we're trying to get to our $75 with a fourth $2 bet. And now we'll go to 3. We have three $3 bets we'll make. And the last $3 bet. Just missed it for that time. Okay, so we're going to a $4 bet. And we have 2 of those.
Dallas.
$5 bets. There's a win. The big 2. That's a $40 win, dear Angel.
Yeah, and that puts us $2 away.
We're $2 away.
Because it was the last one of the
Yeah,
sequence.
so the win was, deep in the sequence, the win diminishes.
Well, yeah, I mean, every number, the first one's the one that you want to win. The last one just covers your bet. I mean, you're still you still made money.
Yeah.
But then.
Yeah, you want to win on the entry level of the new bet. Okay, so we're going to go back to a $1 bet. We just have a couple of more bucks we got to make. The 10 is reputed to be the cold number. So we're going to play it like craps. We got 7 and 11 in this number here. So we've got 7, 8, 10, 11 for $1. Here we go. Second bet. And the last $1 bet. And it came up on the last one, but we only needed $2. We might have made it. We'll find out.
Yeah, we did.
So I think the emphasis being put here is, okay, so this is kind of like watching paint dry, unless you think winning $78 in about 20 minutes is bad. I don't think you noticed any stress here. I think you knew, just like we did, that eventually this is going to hit. You can ask any questions you want. This is the single corner bet roulette strategy, increasing 4 sets at $1, 4 sets at $2, 3 sets at $3, then 2 at 4, 2 at 5, 2 at 6, 1 at 7, 1 at 8, 1 at 9, 1 at 10, 1 at 12, 1 at 14, 1 at 16, 1 at 20, 1 at 22, 1 at 25, and we have escalations after that available in the event, in the unlikely event.
Well, you were close to your, and each one of these sequences is for a specific buy-in. That's obviously you're okay with losing $500 on this sequence, and it goes further on the sequence as you add more numbers. It will be this kind of the same type of a deal. But of course, when you have more numbers, you have more chance to win. Yada yada yada. It gets a little bit different. But this is kind of showing you a betting sequence that you could use with just if you're just playing 4 numbers, and you say I have $500. I'm gonna sit there and pound it out. It can go 50 spins. It can. I mean, but the likelihood of you actually winning is probably pretty good.
And we didn't have an accurate reflection of what truly was the cold numbers, so to speak.
Yeah.
Although you know I don't put a lot of emphasis in that. But we were choosing a number as a representation of a cold number, not an actual cold number. But again, it doesn't matter. You can choose anything you want and have at it. But yeah, if you come in with a larger bankroll, well, then you start at a higher level entry because you want to make your 15%, and you don't want to be trying to make $150 15% with a dollar bet. You want to begin your bet at a higher level. So we have that information for you. It's just a exponential thing. That's all it is. So welcome back to roulette. We're going to be at roulette again for a little while because there are so many ways to do this, and as you advance, as we're going to show to the kings and queens right away, as you advance to adding corner bets, you go to 4 bets, and you go to 8 bets, and you go to 12 bets, and you go to 16 bets, and all 4 different corners have different amounts of money on them, and based on which one wins, you revert. It's a very solid way to do it. It seems complicated at first. It's really not. It's just a different sets of bets. That's all it is. And it wins, which is what we want to give you, something that wins. So for the angel, the king is going to bid you adieu.